it kind of makes the man go with your energy, because men don't really want a woman that nobody else won't. So
Yeah.
when you as
Yeah.
a woman are like, I know you probably won't want me too because I'm not light skinned, even if the man was interested in you, now he's not,
He's gonna
because
dog you.
the
Yeah.
minute you said that,
Yeah.
you kind of showed him like, you can't get no man, men don't be checking for you. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So for me, when I get around the light skinned girls, they get uncomfortable. It's not the other way around. And I think it's because I'm black as fuck. You don't have to ask me, am I mixed? I'm not racially ambiguous.
Yeah.
I'm not any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm blackity black, big nose, high cheekbones, big lips, almond eyes, all the whole shebang. And I'm tall. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming through with tall, very black energy. And I've never, but growing up, I think that was due to self love that my mom instilled in me. I'm also the only chocolate woman in my entire family.
Really?
My mother, light skin, green eyes. So was her sister.
That's crazy.
My uncle cannot keep his penis out of white women to save his life.
Hey,
If
he
my
gotta talk to Dr.
uncle,
Umar.
if you told my uncle either stop sleeping with white women or die, he'd
Death.
choose death. He would just be like, well, I've lived it long enough. So all of my first cousins are white passing.
That's crazy.
So me growing up, and I've gotten lighter as I got older.
Mhm.
When I was younger, I was a lot darker. I don't know how I got lighter, but somehow I did. So I was super, super chocolate when I was younger. And I remember my mom would always compliment my skin. She would always talk about how beautiful it was. She would call me her chocolate girl. Growing up, I was like, okay, mom, my skin is beautiful. Like, why is she so? But now I see why. I see why, because she knew I was up against family that was white passing. She knew we had men in our family who were not attracted to women that looked like me. You see what I'm saying? So she knew she had to counteract that by constantly reaffirming me that I'm beautiful. And I'm glad she did, because even now as an adult, some women who are chocolate be like bleaching or wishing they were lighter. And I'd be like, honey, it never gave that. I never felt like I wish I was lighter. You know what I'm saying? I never have in my life felt like if I wasn't dark, then it would be okay. And some people might say that I would be more conventionally attractive, but I don't think that. I think regardless of the face card, regardless of any of that, it's about how you truly feel about yourself. You have an issue with the color. You know what I'm saying? You have an issue with your own color, so you assume everyone else does. So I would say for most women, if you're a dark-skinned woman, please just be fly as you can be. Just be fly as you can be. Don't even invite that into your spirit of the doubt of, do you like me because I'm so dark? And what a lot of women don't understand when they talk about even like athletes or rappers, how they always want the light skin or racially ambiguous
I forgot
woman.
about that. Yeah.
What they fail to realize is those men don't look at those women as human. That's why not one of us in here can name any of the guys who only go for the racially ambiguous light-skinned women. That's why none of us can name a single long-lasting healthy relationship in any of those dynamics.
That's heavy.
So
Man.
men who go after a woman based on, I got to get the light-skinned mixed girl so other niggas give me their approval, is not going to treat her well. Those women, every time you get on the blog, it's a headline of them getting cheated on, beat it on, left.
Yeah.
So when the women sit and envy attention from those type of guys, I'm like, why? Why would you even want a guy who is like, I only want a racially ambiguous woman?
Like white chicks.
Right.
Character. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it shows a weakness, because that
Yeah.
means you want fruit that you ain't plant.
Man.
That means the women that are a product of you, your father, your mother, you don't like. You want another man's product. So it's also saying that he don't have that confidence in himself. It's saying that I don't want the fruit of my people. I don't want the fruit of men that look like me. I want the fruit of men that don't look like me, because their fruit is more submissive. Their fruit is prettier. Their fruit is better. So then it's also a bad dynamic on both sides. And the woman also never respects them. It's always normally a money or clout dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
She don't respect you. Why? Because you couldn't build this. You had to come get this. Another man built. My daddy built this. My white dad built this. My Hispanic dad built this, not you. So now she automatically don't respect you either, because you couldn't even fulfill your desires. You had to have my daddy fulfill your desire for you, and you came and picked it up off of him. So it's just disrespect on both. So when sisters look at a man like he would probably want me if I was light skinned, I cringe. Man rejection, God protection, baby. Any man, that's why I say same about your natural hair. Wear your natural hair. I don't want to wear my fro. I don't want to wear my kinks. They're gonna think it's this. Any man that don't like it, he a bitch ass nigga anyway. It's a protection. The more black and natural you are as a woman, the more quality of men you're going to attract. Any man who is dead set on a woman being mixed or a woman looking as far away from him as possible, you don't want. So I think my best advice to chocolate sisters, be your best. Be your best. Look good. Don't half try and say, I shouldn't try harder because since I'm light skinned, it's not going to matter. No. And walk in like you own the place. Walk in there like you belong there because you do.